And welcome back to Gnomoria, where I've been a little bit busy. So I've set up some stuff just because I figured we're in production. I should maybe start automizing some of these things, so I'm not having to constantly tell guys to chop down trees or whatnot later on. As you can see, we have lots of stuff. We have 133 pine logs, 109 birch logs. I decided to put those up there just because I'm always constantly having to check that. And so what I've been doing is setting up groves. I tidied up some things, so we're gonna birch ones. And so all you do is pretty cool. You just click down in the agriculture section, you click grove. I like to split some of these bigger ones up just so I can turn one off and leave one going. Just makes it because what happens is, as you can see, they've been busy with this one. Is they clip all the sapling stuff, all the bushy stuff, and then they start chopping down the tree. And as soon as the tree's chopped down, then they replant. Well, sometimes you don't want to wait for them to clip every single one of these just to start getting wood. So if you just break it up, it's a little quicker that way. So we're just going to go back here. Let's see, was it 16? So we'll do 8 by 16. And this is, of course, already planted, so we'll do birch. And we won't have them do that. And then this is like level 5. That should be okay. They'll get to that when they get to that. But we've got an apple one. We got a pine tree one. I'm not sure. I might get rid of this one. But then again, I might keep it. I already got one set up over here for orange trees. I might get rid of this eventually, so I haven't decided to put one there. And because it's almost summertime and we have stuff growing again, plus, I can't believe it, but we're out of grain. We've been using the grain to make bread and beer. So we have all the straw, but we don't have any grain. So I told these guys to start working again on that fields, because that way we can start growing stuff again. What else did I do? I got rid of the yak pasture. I moved it up here. I got rid of that little knoll. So that eventually would turn into grass. We could turn this into a nice big yak pasture or two. Emus have room to expand, but then I expanded these guys so that they get more stuff. More barrels getting stored. More storage for the wood. And that's about it. I got a bunch of yaks and stuff from our trader. And then I got some stone since we had some leftover stuff. And now Dewey, I'm waiting on him to wake up. I gotta make him a statue so I can, get that extra boost, which I should put up higher in the list first of all. I got, oh, that's what I was gonna show you. I got some more stuff mined out, but I'm just gonna hold off for now because we have plenty of stuff smelted. I have to make more bronze, and we can make some armor and stuff, but no sense mining all this when I have nothing to do with it until our blacksmith wakes up. I really need at least one more or two more blacksmiths. He's a busy little dude. Okay. But I've been making stone stuff. I got storage for it, but look at this. Just to show you, when you guys get leveled up and really good crafting stuff, they can make quite a difference when it comes to what they make. The skill that is. Where is it? So we have the fine silver one is 195. A superior silver one is 260. It's quite a bit of a difference. But look, even the stone one, it makes a difference. Here is a poor stone statue worth 36. A regular one is worth 40. But then a fine one is worth 60. And then a superior one is worth 80. And then I even got him to make a masterful stone one worth 120. That's insane. But yeah, I just make him basically do this all day. And then I get rid of the, the junkier ones, like poor and normal. And I save these nicer ones. I'm going to start putting those into the rooms to help with those boosts. And now I'm gonna trade them for some more stone. Let's see, I already got the bauxite, I think. Or no, not bauxite. The basalt and the marble. What else do we want to use? Could use granite. It's kind of gray. Serpentine's kind of blue. That'd be kind of look cool. Let's get some serpentine. Can get a little bit more stone. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of granite. How much can we get? Like 2 pieces. There we go. And then we have to trade. Let's go find some straw. I can't believe this is like the first time ever I've gone and I had so much extra straw. It's ridiculous. Okay. Where did it get so much straw? It's at the beginning, isn't it? Let's see. Stone. That. Wheat seed. No. That. Wheat beer. No. Oh my goodness. This list. I wish I could organize this a little bit differently. Let's just get rid of some more milk. I have 202 milk. I already sold like 100. It's only worth one, so we just need to get rid of 3 more. There we go. Done. And done. Okay. So the big thing is I'm kind of waiting on... Ooh, a bear. We're not going to mess with that. Is our diplomat should be showing up pretty soon, and I believe his room is ready. And then as soon as he shows up, we should be able to start trading. And if I'm not wrong, they just trade basically saplings, wood, and maybe some fruit. I can't remember. They're like the farmer kind of traders. Okay, let's get back here and see if Dewey's up. Not. No, he's not. Seriously, Dewey, wake up. Okay, you guys are smelting more copper. Beautiful, and then you're making that. Okay, let's go ahead and set you up for bronze then. Can make 30 bronze. Just go to town. There we go. Then we can get the bronze plating made. We'll finish off the armor since the weapons aren't too critical at this moment. And are you picking up all the silver? How tidy are you guys doing right now? Pretty tidy. For some reason they're not all picking up that up. But yeah, we're doing good. Got a decent amount of stuff. We should start working on more rooms. If I get more gnomes, I got one for the diplomat right there. Let's do that. Builders are not doing anything right now. Oop. They finally spotted the bear. That's fine. Let it be. Now I have to scroll back down. That's fine. It's fine. I forgive you guys. Okay, let's actually dig out some more while we're waiting. So I want to go at least one more row. So I go 5 by 5 there. 5 by 5 there. 5 by... Nope, not 5 by 6. And now I'm getting into some more dirt, so I don't know what I'm going to do with all this dirt. And now we can start working on these second rows, might as well. Oops. We should be getting maybe another tack here pretty soon. Okay. Dig into those. Get rid of that. Dig into those. And dig that out. And there. Nice. So what do we want? Of course we could like some more warriors, but we do have some warriors in the works. Probably blacksmiths. I'd really like a doctor, because I never know when I might use one, but it'd be kind of handy to have that so I don't have to worry. Other than that, I kind of use more farmers, to be honest. Farmers do a lot of stuff in this game. They do, of course, the farming, and then they also do all the food usually, and then they also do a lot of this stuff. So if I can get somebody that's good with crafting, then I could get rid of that as a job for farmers. So they can prioritize just food basic stuff, you know? Because looms I'm going to start getting into more, because I'm going to need more padding. And then I'm going to start having to make wool beds. We're getting a good stockpile of stuff, actually, for wool. Where was that stockpile? Actually, we should just go items. Good. What's under cloth? Fiber? Yeah, we have 52 wool already. I don't... Ooh. Oh! Ambassador showed up. Lush lands. Mush lands, sorry. We're not under attack, so we can open up the gates. Well, I had this blocked off because I didn't want them to, our trader to escape. Let's see, go to rooms, floors. Let's do a clay glove. And yes, eventually this won't be like this. I will build a proper gate, all due time. Okay. Oops. Okay. Let's fast forward things. I'm going to turn this one on too, just because we kind of need some more cotton at this moment. I guess I could always collect cotton, but if I wanted to, I could get rid of that farm actually. I don't really need 2 cotton ones at this point, but I'll leave them. Why not? Okay. So, now we have to designate a room for that person real quick before I forget, and they leave. So let's see, what was that? Designation. Bedrooms, personal quarters. And there we go. Okay. And this will be for probably the ambassadors at the bottom. Yep. What's his name? Fister Dooms. What a name. Fister Dooms ambassador. There we go. And now if we check, it should be high enough. Diplomacy. Fister Doom. Nothing at this time. Good. So he got plenty of worth. There's 983, so almost 1,000. Where's that first one did we do? Here's, it's probably over here someplace. There it is, 625, so not too much of a difference. I think it was like 750 maybe. Oh, we're out of coal. Okay, we're okay. Coal's not too big an issue. Dewey, you're finally awake. Okay, go ahead and finish off those silver statuettes. And then I'm going to start working on you with the armor. We need more armor plates. Let's see. Bronze. Start making a bunch of those, please. Where's all of the workers? Did they already quit? No. Oh, they need coal. Okay, well you can work on that. It's odd that you don't need coal to make the armor plates. You'd think you would need to at least heat that up. So, oh, a merchant already. Wow, okay. Let's let them come back in. And now, oh, we should work on that. So now that we got 2 people that can actually show up to do trading, we should actually get a secondary one up. So what did we need for the merchant stall? I want to say it was a bunch of tables and a chair. Market stall. 3 tables and a chair. Okay, let's do that. Let's do birch. Why not? I have quite a bit of birch. Let's craft one of those. And then birch and birch. Beautiful. Okay. So stonemakers are busy making stone blocks. I do have a storage. We could start working on that, but I'll save that. I want to finish some more rooms, and then once we have like a nice stockpile of rooms, I'm gonna start turning them some more blocks. I have to figure out what color I want to use for these. What's the next color that we can get to? Blue? Blue wouldn't be too bad. I'm thinking blue would be kind of cool for the walkways. And then we'll use the black, since that's not too far actually. Basalt. And we'll use that for like the walls. The walls we kind of look good. I know black and red look pretty good together. Okay, so now that they're busy with that, let's go ahead and start switching out these floors. So let's see. Clumps. No, we want block floors. Bauxite. Okay. Go ahead and do these 3. Heck, yeah, do these ones. Okay, sweet. Let's go see how our blacksmith's doing. I could do another thing. I wish I could find some more coal. I don't really want to dig up more stuff. I have so much stone as it is. Look how much stone. If we click on here, it should say contents. 2,886 raw stone. That's a lot of stone just sitting there. Oh, eventually we can make crossbows, like I said. And you can actually use stone to make crossbow bolts. Like, you can use stone, and then if you want to, you can make metal ones too. And the metal ones, of course, will do more damage. But in the beginning, nice target practice, cheap bolts. Just use stone. Lots and lots of stone. Another thing we could use it for is... what do they call that? It's like a station, and it basically, like, they sift through dirt and stone, and there's a small chance they can find slivers, and the slivers you can combine, but it takes a lot. It's like 8 or 9 pieces of slivers just to make 1 ingot. And it's kind of not worth it, so I hold off that. But let's go see what this merchant has to offer as soon as it finished saving here. And what do we got? Is this the same? No. Yeah, is this the same person that's been here? No merchant. Oh no. Mushlands. 1 second here. Mushlands. Yeah, that's the one they just... I wonder if it's because we just had that other merchant. This is exactly the same stuff that the other guy had. And usually they don't have that. Usually they just have lots and lots of other stuff. It could be a little... It like combined their resources. That's kind of odd. I've never had that happen before. Let's go ahead and make a secondary merchant stall just in case. They should be done with all that furniture. Market stall. Birch and... Why do I have 4 birch chairs? Did I accidentally... I don't remember. I think I made them for the rooms actually. Oh, that's what I did. I made them for the warriors' rooms. Increase their worth a little bit more. Let's go ahead and do that before I forget. So chairs, birch, So let's see. There's one. Um, there's one. And then there's one. They got the silver. I'm kind of coordinating stuff. Like, important ones get the best ones, so that's why they got silver in there. And then secondary, like the diplomats, I'm going to probably do farmers and Dewey, because he's next. Oh, he's going to take his... What do you got there, Dewey? What do you got? Dewey the blacksmith. Looks like an omelet. Equipment. Yep, yak cheese omelet. Looks good, Dewey. You enjoy that, puppy. Okay, we'll go to statues. Statues. Put his statue in here. Increase his worth a little bit so he gets a nice rest. Sweet. I guess there's another thing we could work on. I'd like to get these rooms done just so I have those completely done. We'll finish off these last 3 and that should be plenty, because I don't imagine... Well, I could get 5 more. That'd be kind of nice. And then we can start working on the Grand Hall, which actually I don't quite want to do right now. I just realized everything you put in your Grand Hall, it's basically a big dining hall, it doubles the worth of everything you put in there. So if I do that, I might get a little off guard and have a lot more goblins that I don't want to deal with at this moment. So we'll wait till we're actually decked out. Okay, you finished that. Sweet. Let's do some more armor plates if you can. You can only make 4 more. Everyone got a breastplate. Everyone got a helmet. I guess we'll start working on the secondary stuff. So we need 6 of these, which takes 2 of those. So yeah, we can do these. Let's go bronze, cotton, and yak. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now we need more bronze. Let's go ahead and start setting up more bronze in this production too. More bronze. And if they need to, they can smelt the copper and stuff, because we do have quite a bit of copper. Oh no, we don't. We only have 5. And we do have more of that. Okay, I guess we're going to have to go mining some more. I thought we had way more than that. It goes by so quickly. To be honest, you go through so much resources in the beginning with trying to do armor. So let's dig out that tin. And then let's go ahead and dig out there. And then let's carve out this section. And then let's go ahead and carve out this section so it kind of lights that up so we don't have to use so many torches. And oh my goodness, you guys are so quick. Go ahead and go in there even deeper then. Okay. Go ahead and carve this out, get some more copper. Go ahead and get that. See if you can find any more copper in there. Oh, you did. Oh, very nice. Let's carve this out a little bit more then. When you get really deep is when it gets interesting, because of course it usually gets more cavernous down there, and that's probably what I'm going to do eventually when I want to get iron, is I usually like to go into the caverns, because by then I do need the iron. Right now we don't need the iron because it's just too much worth, and we've got plenty of worth as it is. We don't want to get too crazy. But then by then I'll have like crossbowers, so I can kind of set some guys up to clear out the caverns if there's some beetles. We have more skilled warriors and hopefully a few more. Like I'll have one group up above, because the last thing you want to do is have an attack and have your guys down in the basements mining, and they get attacked by a bunch of zombies or something, and your miners need your warriors and they're upstairs training. So I like to come down there when I have 2 groups of warriors. One could be training upstairs and one could be downstairs guarding them. It's kind of just I get worried. I worry about these guys sometimes. Go ahead and clear out that. Should be good. And you should be okay. I'm gonna make up another smelter because our part-time warriors, they will use this. We have logs, right? Yeah, we have plenty of logs. Why don't you... Oh, because you're mining. Let's double check that. Professions. Part-time warriors. Yeah, I have that set up. Okay. Yeah, as soon as that's done, they should go back to that. These guys are picking trees, clipping them, planting them. Should be good there. So we got plenty of food. This summer, I'm not going to do any more farms since we had plenty of animals. I mean, this is going to regrow. I still have tons of straw, which is the big thing. And we have plenty of fruit, so I don't think I need to expand these orchards anymore. So we can kind of focus on resources and production a little bit more. What else can you have do? You're making statuettes, right? Yes, you are. Good sir. And then you made the skull helmets for people. I feel like I'm missing something I forgot to mention. But I think we're okay. It's very nice having those girls. I just wanted to kind of, you know, organize stuff. Oh, that's why you're doing that. What is this set to? 3? What's this set to? 5. Oh, we need to bump these up. No wonder you're not doing coal. So since they're set up to do workshop after mining, they basically will go to whatever workstation. Like I set these guys here because you always need stone blocks being made, and it doesn't really matter who makes the stone blocks. It's what you use the stone blocks who, well, you know, crafting and so stone block making, you could have like the biggest, newest guy there. He could do that all day long and it doesn't matter. But because I had that set higher than these, they should go right off the bat here. And he should switch. There he goes. Thank you. Go make some more coal for us. That'll work better. These, by the way, are full of logs. Should be lots of pine logs in there. Dewey's already done making some more stuff, so let's go check on seeing. I think they're just waiting on coal. We'll let that go for a little bit. Well, oh, wait. What are you doing? Dewey, you need to do this. You're better at it than everyone else. Dewey. There we go. My bad. Apparently, the skill of the crafted items actually makes it worth. I read somewhere. And so eventually when we make iron armor too, I'm going to use wool for that to make the padding. So make it much nicer armor, hopefully. Because I don't know if I mentioned this, but when our gnomes get in fights, if their armor breaks, it's completely broken. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so I had to go answer my door. And I thought I paused the game, and I didn't. And it's been like a day since the last time I was talking. And we're under attack. Apparently, a good thing I had that set, so it pauses when things happen like this. And yeah, we're in trouble a little bit here. We got a goblin over here with nothing. He's just barehanded goblin. And then we got these guys. And I'm hoping that's the last of them. I haven't even thought about looking over here, but I think that's it. I hope that's it. But we got this guy with a copper breastplate and 2 copper weapons. He might not be too bad. And then we got another one here, Goblin Raider, and he's got nothing on him, thankfully. And then we got another one, a Goblin Fighter with, we got a copper shield and a copper sword, but a breastplate, so he's still vulnerable in the head. And then we got this guy. He's a Goblin Fighter with a bronze claymore, 2-handed sword that is, and then he's got a bronze helmet and a bronze breastplate. That one I'm a little worried about. We're gonna have to gain up on him like super quick, and so I'm gonna have to use all my squads pretty much. I'm gonna use the little guys with nothing, and then we're gonna go after this guy. But first of all, we need to target this guy. I think we will. Goblin Fighter, and oh, I should mention this. Dewey's been doing blacksmithing because I set this for 2, and so it's higher than his armor, so the armor hasn't even been built. These guys still only have the top in their hats. So, and one of my warriors is asleep down here. This guy right here. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Okay, let's go for it though. Okay, actually we just go for this front guy. Why not? Goblin Raider, attack, and use this one for that one. And then you, little bugger, are gonna get it with, I'm thinking these guys. And then we'll see about this other raider. If he splits off from these other 2, 3 I should say, then I might be able to use the other group to take him on. Oh, shoot. They went after that guy. No, I don't want you to go after that guy. I want you... Okay, Goblin Raider. No, I don't want you... Well, yeah, you're gonna have to. Okay. Oh. I want so you could be able to designate who you want to fight. And Goblin Fighter. Yeah, see, I want you to go after these guys. Okay, and then... Or we just all mob up into one giant thing, you know, that works too. Goblin has died. Tactics just went out the window there. Another goblin has died. Oh god. heck? Let's throw everybody in here. This is this is chaos. A dude has lost his armor. That is not a good sign. I think he probably had the copper one on. Let's go after this goblin raider with this last group. Everyone should just jump in by now. Let's do it. Go for it, guys. Go for it. Another goblin has died. Oh, the smashing. Oh, they survived. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Okay, yep. See, here's what happens when you lose your armor. It explodes. And so you get like little bits and pieces. There's cotton padding, there's some wool padding. That's interesting. And there's some leather straps too. So you still got all your bronze. You're missing your bottom. So what was this guy wearing down here? See, yeah, he has the copper helmet and he has the bronze. So look at that. This guy with bronze and bronze still got his armor. After a fight, it completely like restores its health. I don't know how you can tell. There's probably, it has to do with the quality. That's what I was talking about before. Is the quality of the armor also implies how strong it is in combat. Same with weapons. I think how much damage they do. But because he only had that copper piece that we started out with, it broke instantly almost. And luckily he didn't do any wounds. We have a goblin arm sitting here though. A goblin's right arm. That's beautiful. Anything else? Any more bits? Yep, there's all the copper armor plates. So we're just gonna scrap those because we're not making any more copper. It's just not worth it. Oh my goodness, that was brutal. That was just insanely brutal. Okay, let's go. Even the piece flew all the way over here. Let's check that out. Combat. So much death and carnage. Group fight. Okay, let's start from the top, shall we? Oh, there's Pingyro. Or, yeah, Pingyro. Punches the goblin. Okay. Punches. And then somebody else is punching. Let's just skip down to the good bits, shall we? Goblin's upper body is bleeding. Goblin's right leg is bleeding. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was just constantly just like... It sounded bad. Oh, somebody fell to the ground. The goblin's having trouble breathing. Oh. Dino Dilly-Dun punches the goblin, hitting the upper body, smashing the skin, crushing the right lung. Goblin suffocates. The goblin has died. Okay. Oh, there's the guy with the bronze claymore. Whew, luckily he missed some of those guys. I think Pengyro bit somebody, but missed. Falls to the ground. Pengyro punched somebody, knocked him over. That guy's crazy. Erner swings his sword. Okay, cut his arm. What else? God, this is a huge list. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a little tiny scroll thing, and it's a huge list. Okay, falls to the ground. Left leg is bleeding. Arm's mangled. Let's just get to the good parts. Let's just skip to the main choruses. Erner gets up again. Erner. Goodness. Okay. Pingyro kicks the goblin, hitting the left arm, smashing the skin, smashing the muscle, and smashing the bone. He dropped his worn hand axe. Okay, so that was kind of helpful there. Upper body's bleeding. Can no longer walk. Okay. Pippet picks up the copper armor plate. Okay, so he starts swinging that around. Okay. Oh man, that's probably where... Oh man. So he broke his armor fairly early, because we're not even halfway through this fight and it broke. That's crazy. Okay. He's bleeding. Goblin drops his worn copper axe. Okay. Goblin gets up. Goblin's having trouble. Pingyro again. And then Thiska kicks the goblin, hitting the upper body. There he goes. And that's the second one. Dang. Alright, Goblin's sword. Right armor's bleeding. Bleeding. Suffocating. Pingyro again. Jesus, Pingyro. I'm gonna put you into a soldier one of these days. Goblin's upper body's bleeding. Uluk kicks the goblin, hitting the right arm. Wow. Okay. What else we got here? Okay, this got to go a little quicker. What? Let's just see for the reds. Oh, okay. Somebody died here. Danadin punches the goblin. Oh, crushed its heart. Okay, that's a good one. Oop. Right near the end there we had that fight. Okay, Any more? There should be at least one more coming up soon. Dang. Okay, there we go. Thiska again punches the goblin, crushed in the left lung, suffocated. And then finally we had the very last one, which was Twinny swings her copper pickaxe at the goblin, hitting the upper body, poking the skin, and piercing through the heart. The goblin has died, and Erner gets up again. Interesting. That was an interesting, crazy fight. And there we go. It's the 12th day of winter. So the next day, it's going to be spring. We'll start stuff. We'll be continuing. It's kind of like it pauses, I believe, in the winter. So if anything was about to grow, it should start growing. Other than that, I'm going to leave it off there because that was just insanely lucky, crazy fight. But the next time we're definitely going to try to finish these bedrooms now that I got the game paused again. And we're going to try to get some more gnomes. Hopefully we should get some next day or two. But I will see you guys next time.